Hey everyone, it's me Doomlink and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It is currently part 32 for my Let's Play and it is the 2nd of November 2020. I am recording another video here for one particular reason. It's because I sort of had a failure in the previous recording which related to the Anju and Kafei quest, but I was able to bring it back. I was able to pull it back into the realms of success by turning it in my favor in the following way. I had to, no matter what, do the Anju and Kafei quest twice in order to get both the empty bottle and the postman's hat. Now let me confirm, I'm like holding an open bottle of gin in my fucking arms when I'm actually trying to grab my controller. One moment. It is the postman's hat. I just wanted to confirm that that was the official name of it and I wasn't coming up with some random name in my mind that was actually not correct. The lighting is crazy, but we won't talk about that. I've talked about that enough recently. But anyway, so, yeah, I basically failed the last thing that I needed to do, or one of the last things anyway, which was get the sun's mask in the previous recording. But I was still able to pull it back and go, well, that's alright, we've done one attempt at the Anju and Kafei quest, and we can use this attempt to get the postman's hat, which we were not able to get in the same attempt as the empty bottle anyway. So I went and did that. So now all we need to do is succeed in the sun's mask part of the quest, and we will be okay. Basically. So the time has come. We now at this time need to actually succeed with this part of the quest, which by the way is not difficult. Let me touch on that again briefly. I had read a walkthrough to to write the text file that I was going off of while recording the previous video. I had looked at a written walkthrough. Now for the part that actually dealt with getting the sun's mask in that area where, what's his name again? Suck-on. That's right, Suck-on. Where he's got the sun's mask on the conveyor belt and all that. When I was reading the walkthrough for that, I wasn't actually reading it. I had very briefly skimmed through it because there were pictures of the 3DS version, and I was thinking that the 3DS version would be different to the N64 version in some way. So I didn't want to look at the 3DS version and then confuse myself when the time arose that I would have to actually go through that same thing in the original version. So what I did was, I completely skimmed through it, but one thing that stood out to me, which was the first thing that was written for that particular part of the puzzle, it was red switches. That was the first thing that was written. So I thought that the point was for me to hit down the red switches. And I was so focused on the switches that I didn't realize that the mask was moving faster down the conveyor belt. How it actually works is that if you hit the red switches, it causes the conveyor belt to move faster. In other words, it will reduce the time that you have to actually complete each room. In other words, not only was that detrimental to me, insofar as it reduced my time that I had available to me, it wasn't even the objective for completing that room, and I thought it was, so I was essentially doomed to fail. That written walkthrough had, in fact, written, the red switches are to be avoided, or something along those lines. Like, red switches was the first thing that was mentioned, so it was my belief that that was my objective. The first thing written would be the objective, that was my thinking. Oh. Would have made a whole lot more sense in my mind for it to be written, say, hit the blue switch while avoiding the red switches, and you can slow down the conveyor belt with the yellow switches. That's what I believe I'm supposed to do. But anyway, what did you get, Jenny Jones? Do tell. Anyway, we are going to take care of that part of the quest. Here we are. We have done everything that we did in the previous video up to this point, but I've done it off camera for this particular cycle. I will be playing the Song of Double Time so that you don't have to sit here and wait for the time to hit 6 PM. And hopefully we can do this correctly. Night of the final day. Hope you guys are ready. I'm barely ready. The only reason why I'm not ready for this is because failure will result in a great deal of frustration for me. But I think we'll be okay. I hope. The point is, don't hit the fucking red switches. As long as I know that, we should be okay. So now that it's 6 PM, I would like to see suck on, whilst also being able to hide from him, of course. It's very important that we actually successfully hide from him, because I believe if we are seen, he will run away, and we won't be able to do anything. That would be a major issue. You got a PlayStation 5. Rub it in, why don't you, Jenny Jones? I actually had a look at what's happening with Demon's Souls in the PS5 release. There's a good chance that it will come out on both PS4 and PC, just not at launch. So that means that I probably will play the game at some point, but I don't think I'll be getting it on PC to record it, for the reason that I wouldn't be able to record it. I wouldn't be able to do it at 60 FPS because my OBS just completely shits itself when streaming at 60 FPS 1080p, and it would also probably be too much for my PC to handle to stream that and play it at the same time. So therefore, that's unfortunate. Kafei is running after Suck-On, and we are going to do the same. I'm running into rocks because the camera is actually fucked. Here we go. So I'm going to keep the bunny hood on because I think that will help me. Let's go straight in. And once this dialogue has disappeared, and there's no more dialogue to read, we will not be able to pause the game. If you were emulating this, obviously you could pause emulation. But I'm not emulating it. This is on an actual Nintendo 64. So basically, there's no pausing, you have to do it right, and it's kind of annoying in that way. But anyway, just in case my brain collapses or something, I do have a list of things that I need to do. I have a list of steps, but I'm probably not going to need to refer to them for the reason that I have a general idea of what I need to do anyway. Look, there's a mask there. Indeed, that is our objective. That's the sun's mask. So, we just need to avoid the red switches. As long as we don't hit the red switches, we should be okay. Of course, the idea is that Link needs to step on the switch, and then we control Kafei. Step on that switch. What? Are you telling us what to do? It's some setup where the door stays open while the switch is pressed. Quite right. So at this point we're not timed or anything. Now we're timed. Now we need to make sure that we do this nice and quickly. So all we need to do here, and I don't know why I was overthinking this, I stupidly thought we had to push the block out of the way and then step on the switch. No, it needs to be held down, that's the point. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. He is. Okay, so at this point, we need to be nice and quick about this. Keeping in mind that it took me probably, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes to get to this point off camera. So I don't want to fuck this up. Alright, so let's head in here, kill this Dekubaba, get through that door. Not interested in the pots, quite frankly. Not interested at all, actually. Okay, so we can hit these switches here to slow down the conveyor belt. Do not hit the red switches. We want to hit the blue one. That allows us to continue through here. Kill 2 Dekubabas this time. Fuck off. We are currently well ahead of and we'll hit this switch again, just for good measure. We are well ahead of the conveyor belt. So what we want to do here... Okay, we can't push that one. That's interesting. Ooh, this is not a good start. Okay, so... briefly step on the red block. I see. We don't want to step on this for long, but we want to push that there, and then we push that there. Okay. Then Link, I'm aware. I don't know why quite yet. Ah. That allows him to open that door. Pull that out of the way, go around. Push that. There we go. And then, I'm guessing we hit that, and then Link can hit the other. Yeah, there we go. And that's really all we needed to do. And just like that, we acquire the Sun's Mask. I got the Sun's Mask back. And it's from the perspective of Kafei, so I guess we're still controlling him in this moment. You helped Kafei. This was added to your notebook. Well, thank you. There's still time. I must get back to town. Yes, you must. And he runs off to Clocktown. Fortunately, we have the ability to go right ahead and play the Song of Soaring. So we have essentially succeeded. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We've done that easy. No problem. Alrighty. You can see we've got about 5 minutes left, but that's okay. Not a real issue at all. Bringing my chat back up. You have to pre-order to get the DLC items. An unopened copy of A Link to the Past. That's pretty cool. I'm not really... The thing with me is that I like to collect things for sure. But when it comes to video games, I like to have them to play them. So for me personally, I wouldn't want to have something like that. I think it's pretty cool for sure, but for me, if I own something, I will treat it carefully so that it doesn't lose its value through being mistreated. And I treat my things carefully anyway, but I would be careful to treat it nicely while also using it. That's the point, because if I own a game, it's to play it. That's the idea. So let's play the song Soaring, go back to Clocktown. We can now, at this time, get the bottle. I believe that is our next objective. And then at that point, we will go and finish the whole quest up. So we want to go to the milk bar after 6 PM. It is currently after 6 PM. We will wear Kafei's mask and speak to the woman who gave us the quest in the first place. And then once we have talked to her, she will... if we're wearing Kafei's mask, we talk to her, and then to my knowledge, that concludes the quest as far as she is concerned. She will acknowledge that we have done essentially what she asked us to do, and then that will be great. Excellent. And then we go ahead and... I believe, do we give... yeah, we give the letter to her, physically, personally, and then she will give us a bottle in return. So let's go and equip Kafei's mask here, and do that right away. Oh yes, that's right, we need the proof of membership, which is right here. Proof of membership. Ah, you are a member, please come in, indeed. I put a stupid cow thing on my face. Now I'm a member. I don't know if I have to keep that on. Maybe I do, just in case I need to keep it on. Actually, no I don't. I'm supposed to talk to her with Kafei's mask. Come on, lady. Oh, I can't target her and speak to her, apparently. Sir, it's the rules. Please wear Romani's mask inside. Yeah, fine, I'll speak to you. I don't want to speak to the shopkeeper, this is the point. I want to speak to her. The woman. Why can't I speak to her? Oh, I have to... Now, excuse me, I might be crazy, but generally when you want to speak to someone, it's good to be in a position where you are at least in their peripheral vision. If I'm behind her, how is that going to initiate conversation? Oh dear, you're the one searching for Kafei. How is it? Have you found him? Oh, I see. So we give her the letter at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the Great Fairy sword in Majora's Mask? Yes, it is. It is the sword that is given to us when we collect all stray fairies in the Stone Tower Temple. So I will be getting it fairly soon. What bothers me about the Great Fairy sword is that you get it so late in the game. If you were to get it a little earlier, I feel like you could enjoy it a little more, but you can't. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's give her the letter. Oh dear, priority mail. This, it's from Kafei, correct? Correct? Wonderful. You really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry, my thanks. She's drunk on milk, you see. Couldn't be alcohol because it's a kid's game. Here we go. You got Châtel Romani. Châtel. It basically means castle in French. It might have other meanings too, but I believe it's just Châtel. Drink it to replenish your magic power. The drink even boosts your magic stamina. Swirl it around with your tongue to enjoy its flavour to the fullest. You delivered a son's sentiment to his mother. This was added to your notebook. I'm sorry. At this point in time, I can give you only something like this. Actually, I wanted to give this to you sooner, really. Yes, I'm sure. Well, I can live without that shit. I can live without the milk is what I mean to say. But the bottle's very important. So we have our 5th bottle, and there is a 6th bottle, which is crazy. I don't know why they feel that we need that many fucking bottles in this game, but apparently it's needed for some reason. I would understand, I feel like there's a system in the Zelda series where it's common to have, or rather, I should say, imagine you've got established norms in the Zelda series, like the number of rupees that you have. About 1,000, 500 to 1,000 is the usual maximum, and then there are certain games that increase that. But it's usually for a reason. For example, Wind Waker boosts the rupee counter to 5,000 maximum, and the reason why is because in that particular game you need so many rupees in the Triforce quest, because you need to translate all those charts with Tingle. So they let you gather a whole lot of rupees in order to do that quest. Why do we need so many bottles? Why did we need more than 4? It was an established norm. I suppose through Ocarina of Time, to be fair. Now that I think about it, yeah, it was only really Ocarina of Time before this point, wasn't it? For 3D Zelda games. But even then, I think it was only 4 bottles in A Link to the Past. And I can't quite remember Link's Awakening. Anyway, we want to get the Deku Scrub Mask, because I actually forgot in this cycle to get the Residence Key. Hello, Sengyung. Sengyung, sorry, I don't fucking speak Korean, so I don't watch Korean movies, so I don't quite. I'm not very good at speaking Korean. Anyway, let's head on inside. And I believe it's this room here that we want to enter. This is now open. This is usually not open and unlocked, but it is at this time. In this room we want to wait. I believe Kafei comes at the last minute, literally. So we want to speak to her. I have decided to wait for him. I have made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. So this thing is a statue, not like an actual person. So that's the moon mask up there. And when the moon mask is combined with the sun mask, it creates the couple's mask, which is a symbol of their matrimony. But we need to wait for him to arrive, I suppose, which the whole idea of it is that it's a whole lot more poetic if he comes just before the world is about to end. It adds an element of risk for us because we're also going to fucking die if we let the timer run to nothing. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you can forgive the crazy lighting at the moment. I do look like the second coming of Christ today, not because I'm particularly Christ-esque, but because it's so fucking bright. I look like I've just risen. Or arisen, as they say. I remember there was a local church that had the following phrase, "Christ is arisen." Now, I don't know how the Bible thinks English works, but it doesn't work like that anymore. Anyway. I think he's supposed to come. Yeah, it's 1 minute before the end, I believe. He's got the sun's mask, he should be making it. Here he is, look. It's crazy. It's almost over. Everyone's about to die. They just took the moon's mask off that. Here we go. I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago, yes. We were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the carnival of time. Anju, I'm sorry I was late. Welcome home. They're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. That's a sick sense of humour, Tattle. Let us exchange the promised masks. And when they fuse together, they create the couple's mask. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. There you go. That is the Anju and Kafei quest. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love. Please take refuge. We are fine here. I've got 1 minute. Okay? If I'm here right now, I'm gonna die with you. Want a threesome? Sorry. We shall greet the morning together. The two gave you a happy mask. This was added to your notebook. And just like this, they are together. Please take refuge. We are fine here, yeah. What it means to greet the morning is basically die together. That is the great tragedy of the story. And these two right here sort of encapsulate the power of Majora's Mask as a story. It's these two here that really separate Majora's Mask from that of Ocarina of Time, and make it clear to anyone who actually cares about well-written stories, anyone who cares about even things like game design. It makes it very clear to those people that in actual fact, this right here is the better game. Those who prefer Ocarina of Time are those who can't take off the rose-tinted glasses of nostalgia and actually look at the facts. This is the better game. I mean, I guess I'm not a huge fan of Ocarina of Time, but you know. Nah, fuck that up. There we go. And off we go. Back to the beginning. Whew. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to do that rather well. Ocarina of Time had the better villain. Did it though? The Skull Kid was... The thing is with Ganondorf is that there's no story with him. Where's the fucking story? At least with the Skull Kid, he had some sort of a story. Ultimately, Majora wasn't as well fleshed out as I'm describing, but at least Majora was taking control of the Skull Kid. Because, for instance, they have the whole... everything that's going wrong here, they are attributing to the Skull Kid. So, therefore... The Skull Kid is the villain, but he is under control. Like, he's under the control of the mask and all of that business, which I'm not going to sit here and say that that's masterful storytelling, but it's better than some fucking green guy with a giant nose who... He was green, wasn't he? I think he was green. He had, like, greenish skin, I don't know. But anyway, some Gerudo man who fucking went evil or something, I don't know. It was a vague story then, and quite frankly, to refer to Ganondorf as the better villain in my view, is a bit odd. Because the last thing that's going to have Ocarina of Time match up to the likes of Majora's Mask is fucking Ganondorf. Anyway. Because the point is, Ganondorf's not exactly a particularly good villain himself. Alrighty. So I'm going to put these 100 rupees away, although maybe I would like to keep these rupees. Because what we're going to do now, I do have quite a while left before I want to end this video. But what we are going to do in the meantime is get a few pieces of heart, because I would like a few of those. We will probably do quite a few things before we actually reach the point where we take on the Stone Tower Temple. By the way, I did off-camera discover the owl statue in Akana Canyon. That has been taken care of. Nothing story-related has been taken care of. I just went to a part that I haven't actually been yet in Akana Canyon on camera, just to get that owl statue, and that was necessary because I had actually gone to Akana Canyon and then realized that I didn't get the letter to Mama, or whatever the fuck. So I realized that, oh shit, I probably need to get an owl statue activated so that I can easily come back here for the sake of my own mental security. So I went and discovered that statue off camera. But anyway, what we are going to do probably, I mean it's probably not that necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. We are going to play the Song of Time in its inverted form, and we will head to Woodfall, actually. There are 2 pieces of heart in the direction of Woodfall that we have not yet acquired. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually rescue that witch, because we need her rescued to get the second piece of heart. But rescuing her is not necessary for the first one. But we're going to rescue her before getting the first piece of heart, because why not? Although we probably don't need to do that, do we? Let's get the first piece of heart before we go and rescue her, just for the sake of it. So, what we need to do here... Actually, we don't have any arrows, do we? Let's try and get some arrows if we can. Worst case scenario, we can pop that arsehole's balloon. Here we go, we got arrows immediately. Ask and you shall receive, yeah. These keys look really weird. They're not normal keys, they're actually shadow keys of sorts. Maybe Tattle would have something to say about them, I don't know. Or you. I'm not doing well for health, apparently. Die, please. Alrighty. So let's go and pop this guy's balloon. There we go. Ah! What I don't get about this guy is that it seems as if he has been... like, his model is more primitive than any other model of any other character in the game, and I don't fucking understand that. I don't know how I should take this pictograph, but there we go. That looks pretty fucking good. I mean, that's his whole body, it's front on, come on. That should be perfect. So basically what we need to do is either take a pictograph of Tingle or the Deku King and submit it to the pictograph contest or whatever. And we submit that by speaking to the guy who is over here. We don't need to actually rescue the witch yet. So let's do that. Good day. Blimey, where is he? That spoilt child is off playing hooky again. A child of his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. It's gotten a bit dark. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? Yeah, sure. Have a gander at that. What? That's my son! Yeesh. Is he still... or Ish. Is he still... I guess it's similar to Yeesh or Sheesh, but anyway. He's saying Ish. Is he still doing that sort of thing? Ugh, how humiliating. This guy, he's my son. As old as he is, he's still doing some pretty silly stuff. I guess I spoiled him too much when I was raising him. But he really is a kind-hearted boy. Well, thank you for going to all that trouble. This is just a small token of my gratitude. There's nothing small about that. Because I just got a new heart container, you see. But could you tell my son something for me? Could you, please ask him not to go outside in that outfit anymore? I'm afraid that my words will fall on deaf ears, my friend. Because, quite frankly, that outfit is the essence of his being. From what I can gather, anyway. So let's equip something else. I don't know what we want to equip. Couple's mask. I don't believe that the couple's mask has any particular use outside of that quest. It's just another mask that we can have. For example, most of these quests, or rather most of these masks, do have a use in some way or another, but I don't think this has a use. I mean, it's just a mask, you know. It's cool looking though. Yes indeed. Playing Majora's Mask currently. Oh yes, I need to... Okay, so first and foremost we need to get a potion. I don't know if we need to find her before getting the potion or what. Let's talk to her. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, really that worked out very nicely, I would say. That whole situation with the Anju and Kafei quest. Tee hee, welcome. My potions work very well. Speak to the hag. If only you had some fragrant mushrooms, well I don't fucking have any. I've got a mushroom that's not particularly fragrant. Although when unwashed it is pretty fragrant. Anyway, sorry, sometimes I don't know what comes over me. Anyway, so let's head over here. What's wrong with me? Anyway, so we'll follow the monkey. Yeah, come on. Follow me. Or actually it just goes not There was no H in there. It's very dark. I apologize for that. That is natural lighting for you. I am fully reliant on it at this moment. Go away. I wish the monkey could be more clear. You going straight ahead? Alright. Easy. Come on, monkey. So basically, we follow the monkey until we get to the witch. I don't know if it's Koume or Kotake, but whatever. Oh, wow, help me. So it's annoying that we actually have to go all this way to speak to her, and then we have to go all the way back, and then we have to come back in here again. Although I probably could have bought a red potion. You're no help. I just want a free potion. I'm a fucking cheapskate. I suppose. I really should have just bought a potion, honestly. It would have only been 20 rupees or something. Whatever. Climb the ladder, please. Okay, what do you have to say about my experience? Tee hee, welcome. And then she screams in my ears. What's that? The Skull Kid got to Koume? That's ridiculous. If it's just the Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh, well if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good. Yeah, free potion. Use it with C. Take that potion to her. Sure. So I believe that that would actually give you a bottle. But I've already received the bottle. So I think the first bottle that you receive is actually from her. That's my memory of it. Could always be wrong. Could always be wrong. Oh, wow. Petition to make Nintendo re-release Majora's Mask in a new version where you can kill the monkey. That would be, brutal but fun. Brutal but fun. What gets me is that he actually actively tries to confuse you. Look at this. Like an asshole. He goes to the opposite direction of where he's supposed to go first. If you're going in there, just go. Bloody monkey. Yeah, it's straight ahead. But yes, I'm a cheapskate. I finally got the red potion for free. And we will give it to Koume. Again, I wasn't sure which of the two witches was in need. It is Koume and not Kotake. Ah, that colour, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's. I don't know why she chooses to look around before drinking it. Oh, feel the energy flow. Koume is revived. Well, does as well. You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride. What we are going to do to get this piece of heart is actually fight Odolwa again. And I'm not looking forward to it, because the last time I fought Odolwa, I actually had a few problems. I didn't do quite so well with the fight. So we'll see what happens. We are going to warp to the Woodfall Owl statue. So that first piece of heart that we got needs to be acquired before the Woodfall Temple is completed. In other words, the poison here needs to be present. However, we cannot get the second piece of heart that we are aiming for until Odolwa is defeated. So therefore, actually, I'm doing the wrong thing. We need to play the song to get the temple to appear, which is the Sonata of Awakening, I think. Oh god. Up, left, up, left. Okay, that's easy. There we go. Again, if you look at it, and then when you speak aloud the directions... What the fuck am I doing? Is it already here and I'm being an idiot? Oh, I obviously played the wrong song. So we want to play... What are we doing? Did I... Oh, I see. Stop. I know I fucked up. I was supposed to stand on the actual symbol. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't stand in the right fucking place. Seriously, game. So sorry. Good old Zelda. Classic Zelda, you have to stand in the right fucking place, otherwise it doesn't work. Sorry. Anyway. And just like that, we have access to dungeon number 1, which we completed long ago, but we're going back and killing the boss so that we can get a piece of heart that, if I were more sensible, I would have acquired at the time. Actually, I think you need the bow in order to do it, so maybe we were not able to do it, I'm not sure. But either way, let's head on over. It's always nice to have an excuse to use the Deku mask, because I haven't been using it lately. Alright, as you can see, we have access to the boss immediately. I'm thinking that we don't really have a fairy, but it should be okay. I'm thinking that if you're supposed to take this boss on with 3 or 4 hearts, we'll probably be alright with the number that we have currently, which I think is 11. I think it's 10 on each row. I hope I'm correct about that. I'm not counting them, sorry. Yeah, the game is very particular about where you stand sometimes. Masked Jungle Warrior. I think she's very loud, so I might reduce the volume of the game. Come on. Come on, my dear. My dear, come over here right now. Or shall I drop Deku Nuts on her head? Come on. I actually can't remember. Well, hold on. Let me... I reduced the volume of the game a little bit. Okay, maybe it's okay to attack her with... Okay, I don't have any Deku Seeds. This is not a good thing. This makes the fight a little harder, but anyway. Let's attack her with a sword challenge. What if I attack her with a fucking bow? What's she gonna do then? What if I attack her with fucking fire arrows? Because I think mods appear at some point, so... This might be quite funny. Oh, she shields it, I see. Okay, fairly easy. She's so fucking noisy that I do actually need to reduce the volume of my game. Oh, she gets flinched if I attack her with the bow when she's dancing. Shut up. Seriously. Okay, here she goes again. No, target her, please. Stop it. Kill the bugs. All bugs must die. That's a good opportunity to hit her. Of course, we are using the gilded sword right now, so she will be taking a whole lot more damage. I don't think we really need the Deku's mask here, so let's put on the bunny hood. Oh. Can't really leave this circle. We might be able to. Where is she? Oh my god. And she's dead. Odolwa might be a guy, yeah. In fact, probably is. I don't know why, but there's something about the way he sounds. It sounds rather feminine, so... I refer to Odolwa as a she, but yeah, I suppose if it were a she, she'd have tits. Which he doesn't. But it's 2020. I mean, this was the year 2000, but... Hello? If there's anything that we've learned about the modern day, being revisionist is just a way of life, so yeah. It's a woman, thank you very much. Because I just decided. Just decided. You know, at least one or two of Sleazy Weasel's friends and my friends from a long time ago are now women when they were actually guys when we knew them in the past. Which is a fun thought, but anyway. Because I remember asking about at least one person, and I was like, how's he going? And Sleazy Weasel was like, oh yeah, he's a girl now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fair enough. This was many years ago now. Oh, let's rescue the princess. We're supposed to put her in a bottle, as I recall. Well, who are you? Link, pleased to meet you, I'm the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? I'm not going to read all this because I've read it before. I love this princess. She's a great character. Yes, I'm serious. Your father is an absolute idiot. I love how she gets angry, and of course, all of her subjects are frightened of her anger. Still pretty good friends. I was never on particularly good terms because we couldn't really relate to one another back in those days. I didn't really know him too well. It was a him at that time. Didn't know him too well. And we didn't seem to have similar interests at all. So, but he was the guy we're talking about, or the girl we're talking about at this time. So I had a friend named Black Shadow 148 at that time. He and this guy, who is now a girl, we used to talk about Let's Playing before any of us had recorded anything. Black Shadow 148 started recording a few months before I did. Maybe 4 months before. 3 or 4, something like that. And then I started with my Phantom Hourglass Let's Play. But before any of us had recorded anything, and person number 3 never ended up actually doing any Let's Plays. He just... I don't know, he just didn't end up doing anything. But, yeah, we had similar interests when it came to Let's Players. and we hit it off in the comment section of one of our YouTube channels. I think it might have been Black Shadow 148's channel. And oh yeah, see, this is what I mean when I say that there's multiple people. Yeah, I do mean Duncan, that's right, Sleazy Weasel. I remember you saying that he's a woman now too. But it just so happens that there's more than one person. This is why I said that there's multiple people that we knew in the past who are now women. But yes, Duncan is who I was thinking about. But the other person was, yeah, 2012, and I remember that person, for sure. He was cool. She was cool. But not really related to our Let's Playing stuff. This was in a Skype group from a few years after I had stopped doing Let's Plays, or at least stopped doing Let's Plays on my original channel. Anyway, so we are now... We're not going to give the... We're actually going to keep the princess in our bottle for the entirety of this cycle, because we have no real reason to give her to the... or rather, return her to her palace. So therefore we will suffocate her and go right ahead and get that piece of heart that we were wanting to get. So I guess we may as well keep her there. Actually, no, we'll put the ocarina there. Let's go and swim to the tourist center or whatever it's called. But yeah, back in those days, using a YouTube comment section was actually a great way to talk to people. Because it was part of the full YouTube channel. So they've separated the YouTube channel today into multiple sections. Whereas in those days it was one single page. So the comment section was always part of the main channel that you would visit. And so therefore, because there was no barrier to enter what is now referred to as the discussion section of a YouTube channel, it was just called the comment section in those days, because there was no barrier to get to that point. It was a really good place to actually engage in discussions. It was good for community conversation and also great for people to talk to one another, like from creator to viewer. Yeah, Link is a criminal, but I'm more criminal than he is because I'm controlling him. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. It's a special just for us. I'll let you take this cruise for free. Oh, but wait, yes, just as I thought. It seems the poison swamp has been cleared up, so why not try something that's more interesting? Here we go, this is what we wanted to do. How about a little game? She looks like a bird from here. This is what gets me. That's her nose, but it looks like a beak. I'll fly around on my broom and you try to hit my target. Doesn't it sound fun? Well, wanna try? Sure. Hey. Oh yeah. I can return the volume of the game to what it was before. I'm struggling to do this. Here we go. Okay. But let me explain. You're not aiming for me with that bow, you're aiming for the target. If you hit me, I'll never forgive you. You can still make comments on channels, but I don't even believe there is a notification system attached to them. And if there is, then it's fucking broken, quite frankly. So, there we go. Because I do recall checking my discussion section on my channel, and there was a comment from a long time ago that I did not get a notification for. So really the discussion section of a channel has been completely, how do I say, like YouTube has no respect for that anymore. They've removed it practically, they've kept it there for the sake of it. But they have not actually given a notification system for it. Like, no one checks it, obviously. I'm doing really badly here, but I might still succeed, we'll see. I'm sorry, she's not going to forgive me now. Yuta-sanai. I'm sorry. I'm guessing if I hit her 3 times, because the magic number is usually 3 in the Zelda series, she will probably freak out and cancel the fucking game. That was so close. There we go. I'm guessing we need a perfect score to get the piece of heart. I'm sorry. Okay, I hit her 3 times. She's alright. She has survived. She seems to have forgiven me. Very Christ-like of you. Well, perhaps not Christ-like, but God-like. Jehovah God-like. Okay, I think... Oh, here we go. I think we need 20. Probably 20. That seems like a good number. Come on, hit the fucking target. Okay, we got... What was that, 22? Can we get a piece of heart, please? Pretty good considering. Well, as I promised, here, take this. Hey! That's all we really wanted. Awesome. Yeah, we did randomly reunite. Well, of course, had I chosen to go with a different name, we probably wouldn't have reunited in that way. But I did choose to stick with my name of Doomlink, because for me, I wanted to connect with the past. I wanted to connect with what had previously got me into Let's Playing in the first place, so I decided to return to the name of Doomlink. I sort of walked away from it for maybe a period of 3 or 4 years, but I returned to the name. I'm not deeply attached to the name of Doomlink, but because Doomlink was the name that I started with, I decided for the sake of that to just stick with that, which is why you were able to find me again, which was good. I was happy for that. Now, wasn't that fun? If you'd like to play again, come back and see me, TP. There was something else as well. There was another thing that I wanted to do. I can't remember. There was... Oh yeah, that's right, I remember it. It was... Okay, we need to... Actually, no, we are still on day 1, so... Basically, there's a minigame in Clocktown that we can do, and if we successfully complete the minigame on each day of one single cycle, we can get a piece of heart on the 3rd day when we complete it. You went through 3 different names. I remember Chaotic NES was the first name that you had when we first met. And I think you had a Sonic character as your display picture. It might have been Silver or something like that. Or maybe it was Shadow. But anyway, the point is I remember Chaotic NES was your first one and then you had... I think simultaneously you had Rock Band Extreme or something like that. And then, yeah, there were a lot of different names that you had. But, Rock Band Extreme was probably the one that I came to know you best as. Because you didn't really keep Chaotic NES for very long. Anyway, so... Where the hell are we going? Over here. Here we go. It's very dark, I apologise for that. Let's pray to the sun gods, literally the sun gods, for the sun to return. So I believe it's the... Which game is it? I think it's this one. Ah, Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1. I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah, this is the fucking game. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, would you like to play? Today's Bomb Chew Gallery Day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. Hit each target with a bomb chew in the time it takes us to dance through one song. But if you fall off this platform, you're out, right, darling? Are you ready? Start the music. Okay, so I'm guessing bomb chews are on. Yeah, here we go. I think I fucked that up, did I? Yeah, fuck that. Oh, I immediately jumped off the platform like an actual idiot. Like an actual idiot. My hair is awesome, thank you, Tyler Clark. Well, it would be great if the fucking lighting could fix itself. Do I really need to go and... Okay, fine. I think I'm supposed to fix the lighting now, because it's not coming back. The sun has decided to take leave of this live stream. Fuck's sake. That's right. You used a rock band mic for your Let's Plays. Those were different times. You know, I mean, that sounds crazy, that he used a rock band mic for his LPs, but I'm telling you, no one had any standards back then. People used whatever mic, like as long as you could actually hear the words being said by the person, that was good enough. Really, like... You go back to even 2009, when we started, but 2008, 2007, 2006, like, holy shit, some of the stuff, like, the mics were terrible. Nothing even remotely close to what I've got right now. And it was just, I mean, that was normal, that was not an issue back then, but looking back, it's rough, it's really, really rough. And of course, what's even harder to deal with today is the quality of some of the videos, like the resolutions and the number of artifacts. It's pretty rough. We've already won, honey. I'm happy, darling. I hate these two. How did these two even run a fucking business? Alright, so I stupidly jumped off the platform, so let's try again. Here we go, so... shit, I fucked up the timing. That should get the target. There we go. I think I fucked that up. Wow, I really suck, don't I? I actually really, really suck. I can't get any of these targets. It's shocking. I think I got that one. No. What is this fucking... Can someone explain to me... Okay. This is not working out at all. This might actually be the hardest fucking game I've ever played in my life. That might get it. Climb up. Climb up. I can't believe this quest. Or this... Not this quest. This minigame. This is really, really hard. That's me giving up, basically. Oh, it got one target, I think. I think I got one target. This is so hard. This is actually really hard. Did I get one target? It's already over, honey. For a while it was like a dream, darling. Fuck these two. This is miserable. The other ones are fine. I mean, throw the fucking bomb into the basket, shit like that. This is actually terrible. We've already won, honey. Shut up. So disappointed. So disappointed, not just in myself, but in the game. Let's take off the bunny hood. Actually, I can't, because... Oh! That actually got on target, what the fuck? How do I do that consistently? Help. Oh, oh my god, what's going on? I think that's it. Yeah, I think I've got it now. I fucked that up, but I can get it. I can get it, don't worry. Damn. That should be it. It's so close, look at it. Got it. Fuck me. I think I've actually discovered the fucking secret. That should be... Oh, that was close, but not quite. No! This is miserable. Okay. I would like to play. I would also love it if you'd stop being a pair of idiots. Okay. Cool. That should be on target. Beautiful. How's that? Shit! That's it? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's harder to control this than you might think. That's on target. Awesome. I think we've got 2 left, guys. That was really close. This is so hard. What the fuck? I had 4 seconds left. I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but holy shit, this quest is terrible. I keep calling it a quest. I don't know why. It's a fucking minigame, or a game in general. I want to crush my skull in my hand when I play this. Okay. Can you not fall off already? What's your fucking problem, Link? Seriously. Come on, Link, you can fucking do it. Oh, fuck! I didn't activate it. Oh my god, I was so close! Ah! Shut up, please. Shut up if you would not mind. I missed it! No fucking way. I think it gets faster over time. I can't believe this makes me want to scream. I'm gonna scream. Look at that! How did that go on the other side of it? For fuck's sake. Unfucking believable. Okay, it's going faster now. How did I miss that one? Fuck me. Fuck me. Look at this. Don't do that. You know, this fucking game, you guys might think this is the easiest shit in the fucking world. It's fucking not. It is the hardest thing I've ever done in my goddamn life. This right here, I'd have a better chance at beating the world's best chess player in chess, and I've never played chess properly in my life, okay? That's what this fucking feels like. It's so hard. I bet it's easier in the 3DS version, if only for the reason that it's not an old 3D game. This might be the last piece of heart that I ever get. If only for the reason that it requires me to actually successfully complete this shit. I got that one, okay. Come on, baby. Why are you exploding? Oh, I see, because it's actually, the fuse is set when I draw it, like that. That's how that works. Can't believe I missed that one. It's one more. 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 I'm the king. I'm the king. Watch this. I missed it. There's one left, guys. One fucking left. One. Baby. Get up there. Get up there. You've got 5 seconds, mate. You've got 5 fucking seconds. Do it. 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 Perfect. You know what that fucking word means? It means that I did it perfectly. Oh. Oh. Did you see that, honey? He got a perfect score. Yeah. We have to share our happiness with him, honey. We are 1 hour and 4 minutes in. I need to do this on every day. Oh my god. Okay, so here we go. I don't think you realize just how fucking stressful that was. It's really hard to get it on target. The key is to, rather than position yourself manually each time, you let the movements of the actual thing that's spinning around to position you. And then you time yourself as necessary. Okay. So basically each day there is a different minigame that we need to do. I think it makes sense. I would actually say that if you've got something like the target shooting game, which needs a perfect score in one single day, and you've got 2 of those, it makes sense that you would have one that would require that you get the perfect score for each. Well, it's not even a... they call it a perfect score, but really it's completing the game. That's what it is. Alrighty. Hello. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. They don't even say something different with each day. Fuck you. Today's the something game. I didn't even see what it is. Okay. This, I would imagine, is about as annoying as the other one. I would guess. I mean, I just have a fucking feeling in my waters that this is about as fucking annoying. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a little different in that you can actually position it a little more clearly. I would say this is easier than the bomb chew one. It might sound weird for me to say that, but I think this is easier. Yeah, look at that. See? See what I mean? Oh, it actually almost gravitates towards the basket. That one at the top looks hard to get into. Old 3D games make me sick. Especially with this rotating shit. I can't see what I'm doing. It's fucking disorientating me. Well, I got not enough baskets, basically. Shut up. I don't know what it is, but it feels as if I can do this a little easier than the bomb chew one. I don't know. I mean, it's still miserable, but that last one was really fucking miserable. Really fucking miserable. I got the top basket. That's a good fucking start. Okay, oh baby, look at this. This is a winner. This is a winner. This particular attempt right here that I'm doing right now, is a winner. Oh, this is a winner. Everyone's a winner, baby. Oh. Oh. Look at this. Everyone's a winner, baby. Get it in there, don't ruin it now. Oh. I think this is my last basket. No, second last. Get it in there. Oh shit. You've got about 10 seconds. Get it in there. Oh, get it in there. Go, 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 go. You've got one basket left. You fucking absolute. You fucking person. What you got in there? I got the bomb in the basket, but I still ran out of time. Why couldn't they be lenient in that, like, if the bomb is in the basket? If the bomb is in the basket, let it explode. Don't say, oh, okay, so the bomb's in the basket, but you've run out of time, so it doesn't matter that it hasn't exploded yet. You haven't gotten the bomb in the basket. No, I got the bomb in the basket before time ran out. That should count. Fuck me! It's already over, honey. No, it's not over. You know what's over? Your goddamn lives, because I'm gonna cut all your fucking heads off with a hatchet. I've decided that you're going to become the main characters of a fucking murder documentary. You understand? Okay, let's do this. I believe in myself. Throws like that will certainly make it harder for me to believe in myself, however. I was doing so well! You know, I had pretty much succeeded that previous attempt. I had pretty much succeeded. Whereas this time, might be a little harder. Might be a little harder. And yes, I was right about it getting faster as time progresses. Most certainly. It speeds up. Oh my goodness, look at this. Sometimes I'm shocked at how good I am. I'm gonna need to have a slice of apple pie. Not apple pie, humble pie, I was gonna say. Apple pie. Look at this. Am I on one basket again? No, two. I can do it. Do it. Nope. Twice in a row now, I have actually got the bomb in the basket when time has not yet been, you know, whatever you say. Time has not yet... What's the word? Okay, I have not run out of time yet, and yet the bomb is in the last basket and it hasn't yet exploded! Fuck me! It's already over. You know what? The fact that you two are still breathing is a fucking miracle of God. So... Anyway, it just goes to show that I can actually fuck up a lot and still almost succeed. Okay. Because I fucked up a lot at the start of that particular attempt. Get in the fucking basket. And yes, you're correct in that depth perception is really nasty. I missed that fucking basket? I missed both of those. Come on! That missed again! What is this? This is like the worst game of basketball I've ever fucking played. Get in there. You got in there? Thank you. That's all I fucking ask for. You know what? I'm actually stuck doing this. I'm stuck because, to be honest, that fucking bomb chew game, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do it. So I'm stuck. I have to keep doing this because I have to do it in one cycle. Got it. Got 'em, as they say. As this rather cute generation of youngsters likes to say. Don't you miss our generation, Sleazy Weasel? The guys who used to say... what did we used to say again? That's boss or something like that? Something like that. Oh. I'm actually doing fairly well. I'm doing fairly well. Oh! Okay, it's really hard to hold myself in that position. Okay, so we got some rupees. Awesome. That's annoying, so let's show off even more for him, darling. You're not showing off anything other than how fucking annoying you are. Oh, Woot. That's right. I remember fucking Woot. My god. No. I remember Woot. Fucking Woot. And Pwned, also. People used to say Pwned. Remember Pwned? Ugh, Pwned. I remember, well, it's not that he began it, but he touched on it, because it was major culture at the time. But Nigga Higga made a video about Pwned, and then I remember he uploaded a video about the Carl's Jr.'s Portobello Mushroom Burger, and I was taken with that video for the reason that my name was Carl, so I was like, haha, funny, he made a video about my name, in a way. But, and it was weird, it was like an advertisement. I didn't understand the video, because it was like, well, is he being paid to do this, or what? He must have been, if you think about it. It was just him eating a fucking burger, it wasn't significant at all. I just remember that being a video that he made, and then I was like, well, this is weird. That's about the extent of it. Pwned got replaced with Wrecked. This is true. Pwned was better, though. Because at least Pwned was a misspelling of a word that didn't exist, whereas Wrecked was a misspelling of a word that did exist. So, I hate Wrecked. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. Yeah, you're quite right. I don't know what I'm expected to do this time, but this is probably going to really suck. Are you the one who got a perfect score 2 days in a row? Do you want to play again? Yeah. Today is the target shooting day. Well, if I know anything about myself, I should be alright with the target shooting aspect of this. Here we go, guys. I think I'm pretty fucking ready for this. I've got 1 minute to do this. Oh, baby. I know I suck now. But let me fucking learn how to do this and I'll be alright. Oh, this is so easy. Guys, you don't understand how easy this is. I'm sucking right now because I've never done this before, but I might even succeed on this attempt. This is what you need to realize. I'm so close, I'm so close, I'm so close, I'm so close. Come on, baby. 2 more, 3 more, 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You are so close, you fucking imbecile. Come on, 1 more. Okay, all done. You're quite right. All done. I can do it. This is gonna... Okay, that was my first attempt. I was on 1 left. 1 left before getting what they call a perfect score. I'll be alright. I can do this. And yeah, epic is also... Well, epic was a weird word. Because it was used a lot back then, and we don't really use it anymore. How did I miss it? That hurts. Yeah, shut up. How did I fall off? Okay, so apparently if you shoot the bow, you do move forwards slightly because I did not physically move myself and yet I still moved forward. Target shooting, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Yeah, people used to use epic as an, like a serious term, like, wow, that's epic. That's fucking epic. Just like how in the 80s they used to say, that's totally tubular. Yeah, tell me more about how tubular that is. You know? Fucking tubular, no one says tubular anymore. Tubular. Unbelievable. Can you believe people used to say tubular in an unironic way? Can you even imagine? Come on! One more. Oh, perfect. Perfect. There's nothing more fucking satisfying than seeing the words perfect appear on the screen because you know in that moment that you are perfect. Honey, he got a perfect score 3 days in a row. This is all we have left to give him, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce that that is the extent of what I had planned for this recording, and it is 1 hour and 20 minutes in, so that's about it. I do thank you all for joining. We've had an interesting conversation, most certainly. We have taken care of a lot of things. We got what I believe to be 3 pieces of heart, and we also completed the Anju and Kafei side quest, first and foremost, acquiring both the couple's mask and an empty bottle. So I do thank you all for joining. I will see you when I am next going live, which should be tomorrow, unless something certainly unusual happens. And it probably won't be a Majora's Mask, but again, I chose to do another Majora's Mask video immediately for the reason that I had left the... well, it was a rather open-ended finish last time, with me failing the Anju and Kafei side quest but pulling it back by getting the postman's hat. And it sort of made it clear that, well, now you need to actually properly complete the quest. Well, that was done. So fortunately, that was taken care of, and we've done that today. And I do thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.